It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go through the flurries here at Arrowhead. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. And you can always see that in the key inactives for this game. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Mahomes. The second down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third, they need 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down. Here's a run with Hunt. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. And even 30 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Now, a carry for Hunt.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He finds a receiver. It's Trey Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden the second. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll take this one in. Ladd McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. A handoff here, up the middle, and he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. From the gun, it's Herbert. Flush to his right. Now, a deep shot for Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and long. Now Herbert. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he will score. Lad McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain. Now a give up the middle, and that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Herbert to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. To throw is Herbert. Escaping to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. It's 2nd down. Now, Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Pistol here for Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Herbert to the air again. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the give, here's Hampton. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Herbert. That's into the hands of the fullback. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Moving to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing is Herbert on third down. Pushed out to his left. He'll try to run for it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. Gray going to return it, and he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the handoff, Hampton heading right. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Allen in motion. A give, and here comes Hampton. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. On the ground, this is Harris. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. They'll give it to Harris again. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. To return is Williams. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. It is 2nd and 6. They go play action with Mahomes. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, he's got Harris. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Herbert. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run here with Harris. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. One of the disadvantages of giving the ball in this situation to your fullback is now your short one blocker. I'd like to see him give it to their more traditional running back in this case, because now it brings up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Sanders. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, KC.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Herbert now on 1st down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Allen in motion. Here's Hampton. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is from the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll go again with Hampton, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Now Herbert. He's got a man! It's Harris! And he's in! Trey Harris! Touchdown, L.A. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out to a 21-3 advantage. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Williams now to return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now, a carry for Hunt. The ball's out. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Here's 1st and 10. McConkey in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is from the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run here with Hampton. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means
good blocking, and he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. But no 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Hampton trying to work inside. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, L.A.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Straight ahead, it's Sanders. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Sanders. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On 3rd down, they go with Sanders.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. No issues there. This one is good. And the Chargers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So, this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here's a run with Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say gained about 3 yards. 2nd down, they need 7. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. And as long